Hi, everyone. I hope all is well with you. I'm Dr. Chanel, and I thank you for tuning in to I Am Pretty Doc's podcast, where I'm on a mission to edify, exhort, and empower you in your walk with Christ. So I want to put y'all on to something because it was just on my heart to really share this. And this is for you to be able to observe and discern a person's character. And the Bible tells you that a good tree bears good fruit and a bad tree bears bad fruit. Now, with this being said, if you notice that somebody's treating you different where they should be treating you the same, that is a sign that this person has an ulterior motive, that they do play favorites, and that they are biased. Now, this is where I'm coming from, because you would most likely see this in a work environment or maybe a ministry or something like that. But whoever's over you, if you and another person make the same achievement, if y'all make the same accomplishment, and when this other person does the same thing that you do, they celebrate this person in front of everybody. They announce it to everybody. Everybody knows what this person did. But when it's you, they don't announce it to everybody. They call themselves being slick, coming to you in person thinking, okay, I'm going to just tell you in private so you'll know that I know that you did a good job. But why when it's you? Or why if it was the other way around? Why is it that this person does not want everybody to know your contributions to your environment, whether it's in a work setting or whether it's in a ministry, okay? And maybe in some cases, if it's like a family dealing, why is it that somebody else can do the exact same thing as you, and that person that's doing the celebrating or has a strong influence on it is telling everyone, broadcasting it to everyone, okay? But when it's you, you get a private congratulations. One of the things that's coming out of it is manipulation. And here's why. Because if I want people to admire this person more than you, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to tell everybody about what they did and broadcast it to others. But when it comes to you, we're doing everything private because I want you to be okay with just this congratulations, because I don't want people to know about what you've done, but I want to broadcast this other person because I want people to like this person over you. And this is what a manipulator will do. This is how a manipulator thinks. And I will tell y'all, I had that done to me before. And the devil think that he's so slick that I couldn't pick up on it. And I started paying close attention and noticed that was being done multiple times. It didn't happen just one time and I was like, oh, okay. No, it happened more than one time. Okay. And a person that does that, that's manipulation. And the person was doing it to influence that environment. And again, it says a lot about that person's character. Again, operates under manipulating, trying to influence others to like someone more than the other, to favor more than the other instead of just being fair. It also shows a deceptive thing, because there's a motive. There's a motive in place. Okay, it's when a person does that and they're supposed to be a leader, a manager, a supervisor, whatever over you, there is something about you that person don't like, and it does not mean that you are a bad person. A lot of times when people go to that length, it's probably due to jealousy or an insecurity or whatever it is. But when you see something like that done, just know that is not of God. Of course, it's not of God. And there's something that person has against you. Okay. There's something that person has against you in their heart, but they're not telling you. And The way you're weighing it out is through their actions. Again, why is somebody going around celebrating other people, but when it's you, they're not doing that. They're not putting that same energy. They're getting public congratulations. You're getting private. Everybody is aware of what the other person has done, but no one is aware of what you have done. So I'm pointing this out to you so that if you see something like that, you know what type of tree you are dealing with, because that is not of God. And I say this also in consideration because I'm also a leader, and I know that even though I may not have the exact same interactions with each of the people that support my nonprofit organization, I'm going to treat them the same. And if I don't really like a person, as long as they're not disrespectful, I'ma still honor them. I'ma still honor them and I'ma still forgive. But, certain stipulations in my nonprofit, if you disrespectful or if I have to call you out on it or you want to step over the line, I remove you from the organization and we don't have to worry about all the other stuff. But, if I see that perhaps we have a conflict of interest, maybe certain things about your values I really don't like that, but I'm going to keep the peace with you. When you do stuff, I'm still going to celebrate you just like I celebrate everybody else. And I'm not going to give you a private congratulations and send you on your way. No, I'm going to post just like I post everybody else. Point blank. That's being fair despite my feelings about you personally. Okay? And so when you see somebody over you that goes all out their way to, and here's the thing too, sometimes they'll do it so you can see it. Okay, sometimes they'll make sure you see it. And I'm gonna tell you like this: when they do that though, don't get mad, because I've had this person, they go out their way to give everybody gifts or whatever, and make sure you don't get none. But if you know who God is, you ain't gonna want what they giving you. You're not going to want their accolades, especially, with the type of heart that they have. You're not going to want it. It's not going to be what you think. But some of them, they try to do it to prove a point because there's something about you that they don't like. And again, it ain't got to be that you've done something wrong to them. Some people, they don't like you because you got an advantage in their mind in a certain area. And as I've mentioned before in one of my shorts and another podcast, there was somebody that could not stand me and I didn't even know why. I didn't know why. And for a while, I didn't realize that this person could not stand me. I didn't know. It was one of them things that flew under the radar until you get to a certain season or a certain point that you notice that this person is acting weird. This person is acting funny. This person is doing the things that, I just told you, when it's you, they're celebrating you privately. But when it's other folks, we're doing it in public. So again, this person had something against me. And I told you that what happened was I had something that was a life celebration. You know how people have baby showers and weddings and things like that. And I had something going on in my life where people came together and they gave me money and gifts like that. But with this other person, people didn't do that. And that person was mad at me because no matter what this person had, no matter what this person association has been with, what this who this person is connected to, this person had an issue against me because the favor that I had in the environment. And this person, again, felt because of what they have, because of the rank and status, because the person was of a higher rank than me. Okay, the person hated me because they did not have that type of influence in the environment. And the influence that I had, it wasn't because I went around kissing people behinds to get along with them. I wasn't flattering people. I was just being myself. And whoever took the time to get to know me, that's who got to know me. Those that didn't, well, they just didn't, they just see me from afar. So I wasn't the type that'll try to go out my way to make friends with people. Either we click or we don't. And that's just how I am. I try to treat people right. And again, I say try because there's just some people you just don't agree with. I think all of us have that one person that we are not too fond of, but it is what it is. So like I said, when a person treats you indifferent, it's something that person despises about you. That's most likely coming from a place of jealousy. And it could be unforgiveness. Maybe you did something and you was unaware of what you have done, and that person got a problem against you. You never know what it is, but at the end of the day, when somebody is moving deceitfully and unjustly towards you, and they're doing things, something as simple as celebrating others publicly, but when it's you, let's celebrate you private. That person is operating in manipulation and deceit, and there's something in their heart that they got against you. Okay? And the only way I was able to determine what this person had against me is because God somehow cleared my mind enough to pay attention to that and to be like, oh, goodness, that is why that person couldn't stand me. That's why that person is irritated with me all the time or really don't care about me like that. That's why that person treat me less than and stuff like that, So that's what it comes down to. So I hope I open up your eyes on this. Again, when people do certain things or whatever, it might seem petty to the naked eye, but it really ain't petty. It's a sign of something deeper. All right. So I'm signing off, reminding you that you cannot unlearn what you know, and God bless you.